What's up, dude? And welcome back to 60 Seconds Re-Atomized. You know what it is. We're trying to get past 100 days because I doubt I'll ever be able to win this game. And we're not doing Apocalypse anymore either. We are straight up doing this. Wait, I mean, we are doing Apocalypse. I got confused. Alright, and also, max difficulty because, of course, you know I'm a professional gamer. Like, alright, go, go, go. Grab. We need food, grab! Alright, map, radio, great pickup. Move! I'm stuck! Alright, grab Ted. I can't grab Ted. Oh, I'm choking. I'm choking so hard. Wait, hang on. This isn't supposed to be how it goes down. No, I'm supposed to have more time. Why is she not grabbing anything? That was bad. That was really bad. But maybe we'll be fine. Who knows? Alright, so we got radio, map, we have some food and some water. I think we can survive this, but we do not have the gas mask, so we can't go out for a while, which is unfortunate. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rush to the door and we're greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One them was holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they'd got lost and would be most grateful if we would let them check our map, provided we have one. Of course, I'll be courteous. I got no problem with some medieval fair guys. They seem really friendly, so we let them have a look at our map. They thanked us and offered us some supplies in exchange. We graciously accepted and wished them luck on their quest. We got a flashlight, alright. And so far, everybody is doing just fine. You guys can survive a few more days. We stumbled upon a weird signal. Change the radio frequencies. We're pretty sure it's behind the terrible... Yeah, check the radio. Just check it. We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Dude, Canadians are fine. Canada is a great place. I don't get your guys' problem with it. So I think everybody needs water. Alright. Whatever, bunch of crybabies. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on one of our walls, we changed our loyalties. We're all about mushrooms now. Should we eat them? Let's start tripping balls, dude. I don't care. Those were delicious. Our only concern is that they were glowing in the dark. And now we are two for that matter. Dolores is fine and well, as much... Oh, dude, you guys glow in the dark? Honestly, out of everything that could have happened from you guys eating mushrooms, that's probably like the best scenario, so I wouldn't be complaining. Oh my, that thing is huge, and there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. Oh, yeah, I didn't have anything to fight off roaches. That's my bad. You know, I refuse to believe that we're 7 days in and you guys are not hungry. The kids have been fidgety lately. They miss running around and playing games with each other in their rooms. Even though the shelter is way smaller than their bedrooms, there's some space in front of the table that seems perfect for wildly sprinting around and playing tag. Should we let them play? They're gonna break something. Go fuck yourself. You guys sit right there and you don't move for the next month. Oh, okay. Sorry, Mary Jane. She looks messed up now. We can barely stretch without putting elbows in each other's eyes. The kids weren't exactly happy about it, but it's about time they got used to the situation and understood the rules of shelter. No running. Facts, you tell them, Ted. Alright, they need water again. Guys, we're down to 1 bottle of water. I don't know when the radiation fades, but I think I'll send them out tomorrow. As long as we have food and water. Alright, let's check the radio. We knew the government is not falling and they're coming to save us. Yeah, that's cap. I don't believe you. Dang, we're 9 days in and you guys are just now getting hungry. Alright, we'll send out, we'll send out like Timmy. No, probably not Timmy. We'll send out Ted. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? Hell yeah, maybe it has food. There's no such thing as too much water nowadays. We inspected it thoroughly after taking out the suitcase, but it looks absolutely harmless and purified. We hope to get to meet this generous stranger one day and thank him or her personally for keeping our family well hydrated. See, I told you, it's perfect, and we needed water too, so. Alright, if we're having anybody go outside, it's definitely gonna be Ted. Ted, I'm gonna send you out with the map, and I'm pretty sure you can mark the map. I'm gonna send you over here. There you go. Yeah, please tell me you'll find something. Please, Ted. Dolores, I just fed you yesterday, and you need food again? Are you serious? The roaches seem to get more organized with every passing day. At first it was just one or two of them, but nowadays we see small columns of them marching through our shelter. We need to deal with this situation before their civilization becomes superior. I'm sorry. They're gonna eat you guys alive one day, and it's not my fault. Our time will come, but for the time being, we'll just have to adapt to this living situation. They're here, we're here, let's make the best of it. They're only cockroaches after all. And everybody needs food again. Guys, we are down to less than 1 can of soup. I cannot be feeding you every day. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are and we can barely hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? Yep, Dolores, go do it. And don't die, please. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. That's a fake place. Nobody's from Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Yeah, something tells me that's not gonna happen, ever. Ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about that other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's time we checked it out. Alright, let's find out. We got the flashlight anyways. I don't know what else you use it for. While looking through the room with the flashlight, we ran into an old rifle that used to belong to Grandpa Bill. We believe he brought it back from Europe after World War I? It seems to be in working order, even though his final years, Bill was more concerned about smoking like a chimney and trying on his beret. Hey, you know my man Grandpa Bill? Hey, you sound like a character. Alright, Ted, you really need to come back like today because we're out of food. Nah. Ted, you brought back no food. But you got so much other stuff. Wait, this is insane. Why do we talk to roaches? Are we going insane? Are we? Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. What did you get, Ted? You got 2 waters. Oh man, you messed up the map. It's over. We don't have food. They're gonna starve. I think we healed Ted because he came back with the medkit. Alright, they can survive for now, but we need to prep for another voyage immediately. And listen to the radio, of course. Well, Ted, you're looking alright, pal. You're looking alright. You're able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news! The fallout shelter outside is mostly gone. Sorry, the fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. This is bad. This is, yeah, Ted is starving, I'm assuming. So is she, yep. This is where it's over. I guess we should send out Dolores, because she's the only one starving. Yeah, Dolores, you get to go outside with, you get to leave with the axe, since we have the gun. Actually, no, you leave with the gun, and we keep the axe. Yeah, guys, I think, I think it's over. Dolores is on our way to the surface. Yep. Dehydration. Oh man. Well, hopefully you guys can get some calories out of this water, cause I got nothing else. Oh wow, they actually survived? Yep. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. Just hold on. Just endure for a bit longer. Just a couple more days with no food, I'm telling you. Where's a ball when you need one? We are really bored and we need something to occupy ourselves with. Too many hours of counting pipe droplets is not healthy. There has to be an alternative. There's a lot about this shelter that's not healthy. I think that's the least of your problems. Wow, they are still alive? I mean, they're not looking great, but they're still alive. Despite all the interference, our radio was able to get a charming groove on. We even sang a bit about not setting the world on fire. This is clearly an oldie. Yeah. Alright. I think this is the final day for Mary Jane and Timmy. Ted, I know will endure until Dolores gets back, but hey, sorry. Hey, rest in peace. R.I.P. Yep, Timmy left. Mary Jane, you are really holding on, but I'm sorry to tell you, there's no hope. I don't think Dolores will save us. Hunger drove Timmy insane. When he realized we won't be able to provide for him, he snuck out and never returned. Yeah, well, he was weak anyways. He was just taking up too much food. Ted and Mary Jane have been butting heads lately. Today they got into an argument about movie characters, specifically who would win an ultimate battle, Snow White's 7 dwarves or a group of wasteland bandits. It's a tricky one for sure, and the debate is heated. Who will come out on top? Mary Jane, you got this. I gotta give you some support before you leave and never come back. Yep, alright, she's gone. Mary Jane objectively won the debate with sheer volume of her voice. A few hours into shouting, Ted was begging her to stop, complaining about a nauseating headache. Mary Jane was satisfied, Ted less so. We couldn't spare any food for Mary Jane, and eventually she reached a boiling point, where her stare was enough to kill. She left without a word, but we knew she would probably become a highway woman and get all the food cans she would ever need. What is that supposed to mean? Ted, tell me. Tell me what that's supposed to mean. Also, Dolores, where are you? Where are you? Knock knock. Knock knock. Wow. Ted, you look like hella awake right now. Living with roaches can't be too bad, right? Even if they're stealing your pillows, socks, and wallets. Why did you bring your wallet down here? A young woman dressed in white knocked on our door today, telling us a story of her missing twin brother, who is most probably held captive in a bandit camp. He tried to defeat a big bandit leader, and his sister fears something might have happened to him. She claims to know that we're good and trustworthy people and believes that we can help her rescue her sibling. I don't know what she means by we, because it's just Ted here. If we do, she says she might be the beginning of a solid friendship. Just give me food, please. Dolores is so clutch. Oh my gosh, but we're both sick. That's rough. Oh, the woman quickly called a group of bandits and said, alright. That is so clutch. Look at this. 2 food, 2 water, and a med kit. Alright, Dolores, you get to heal, and you're actually gonna be fine. Ted needs food. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies, and he says he'll reveal some state secrets to us in return. Go fuck yourself. We don't have anything to spare. Well, maybe we could have gave him a water. Wait. Oh man, I kind of regret that now. As a rule, we don't trust door-to-door salesmen, especially ones who attempt treason. We told him to go back to whatever planet he dropped to Earth from. He got angry and stormed off, mumbling something about how our souls are going to be devoured by alien Yord Zontar? Poor guy, he seemed very confused. Hey, you know what? Maybe he's right, and we are gonna get eaten by the Lord Alien Xantar. Alright, get ready for a trip. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna send out Dolores again. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable to go and check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Let's check it with a flashlight. I don't want to use the axe. Alright, we're a fourth of the way there. Let's go, baby. When we found treasure down there, pills, bottles, and other medical supplies were stacked on a few shelves down in a narrow room, just enough to stock our first aid kit. Good for us, we didn't find the source of the noise. Wait, oh, I can heal Ted. I think that's a good idea to do that right before he leaves, right? Ted, you can leave with, should I send him out with a gun? I think that's a good idea. Dolores came back whenever she had a gun. Alright, it's just you and me, D. Ted left for the surface. We'll hope he'll be back soon. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. One can't... I don't have food to spare. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. You got untired real fast. Our grandparents always told us never to buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. That's what I'm talking about. Great mindset. Stop being hungry. I'm not gonna give you food. There's nothing more surprising than knock on the fallout shelter door. Who could it be? Should we investigate and risk our very lives? There's not a we, but let's see. See, we're good. Oh. What happened? It turned out it was a nice mysterious fellow with a weird suit. He gave us soup cans as well, but survived the next couple of days. That's actually sick. But I think he got you sick, so maybe not as cool? Man, Dolores, you are going through it, aren't you? We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been pointing its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. Alright, kill it. Chop its head off. I'm sorry, bunny. I'm not gonna let you steal my food. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still on top of the food chain. Good for us. Yeah. Top of the food chain. Is this what top of the food chain looks like to you? Oh, Ted, how are we doing? Oh, wow, you're not sick. You're looking a little rough, but not that bad. Okay, you came back with the rifle. You got a can of food and 2 bottles of water, a book, a map. Oh my. You are, like, tough, Ted. That was insane. Good for you. Good stuff. I'm just gonna keep sending people out. Actually, being very logical about this, I don't think we need to go out for a long time. Like, actually. I think we're fine just staying here. We're not big fans of our strange smelling shelter, but when we started to smell something burning, we quickly realized how much we prefer the nothing is on fire scent it had before a fire. We need to put it out and save our supplies, but we don't have time to save them all. What do we say? The radio. Definitely the radio. I'm sorry, Boy Scout book. We just got you, and we didn't know you long, but we will... Oh! Nah, it's fine. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to start reading out your eulogy too quickly. Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they have the same rights to this shelter. Alright, smash them. Sorry, Spider-Man. A good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders. A few precise hits and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. When we also found misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders, that was about... Dude, I'm telling you, we don't have to leave. This could actually be like the run. Look at this supplies. And we only have 2 people? On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our own town, and one place was marked with an X. Maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup? Shall we go and check? Yeah, Dolores, go check it out. And we got bullets from it. That's what I'm talking about. All we need is a med kit so that Dolores doesn't die. It seems that for every cockroach we squash with our boots, 2 others take its place. It's time that we... You want to start blasting them with the gun? Use the book. I don't know what the book is useful for anymore. We've won the battle and maybe even the whole war. After a massacre was over, we tidied up the cockroach remains and dumped them next to our shelter door. Let that be a warning to all other insects out there. Don't mess with us. On gang, bro. Get the fuck out our shelter. So this is what it's come down to, sitting idly in the shelter with very few supplies. I would not call this very few supplies. This is pretty much everything you can get besides like the entertainment products. With very few supplies and a growing sense of impending doom. If only there was something we could do about it. Life breaking into our neighbor's shelter? We know the lock is broken. We saw her restocking the shelter before the bomb fell. Should we go check it out? She and her children probably didn't even make it there. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. The dark side. Oh, man. Oh, my... Wait. 4 cans of soup. Yeah, that was totally worth it. No, that's 100% worth it. Oh, what? Starvation? That's fine. That's completely fine. We got scared a little bit today, and when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted? When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Yeah, why not? Maybe it'll explode, and that'll be the end of this. No stone unturned. Apparently, I've explored the entire shelter. We were expecting some big sums of money, some gold bars and stuff, but we found nothing of the sort. It's probably for the best. They would be useless right now. Instead, we found some other stuff that might prove useful. The water, we could win. We can just stay here and pretty much win. Especially if, like, I don't want to be mean, but, like, if Dolores dies, then we're set. We're set for the rest of the game. Okay, hold on. Checkerboard for radio. Oh, that's trash. That's terrible. I don't want to... Why would I want to trade that? Enough of this plain, tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real, true, blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups and still feel sleepy. But where are you going to find that in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, used to be a few blocks away. Maybe someone should go on a coffee run? No, fuck that. You want to really risk your life for coffee? Are you kidding me? As we were looking through our map, we came across a few markings that were not original. Someone has added a pointer to our location near us. What would we find there? We don't know. Maybe it's worth sending someone... Yeah, Dolores, you got it. I'm totally not sending you all the time because I want you to die. Totally. No, I would never. Oh, great. We lost our map from it. Well, that was a great run. Thanks a lot, Dolores. Dolores has not been very talkative lately. Should we try and talk to her and see what's wrong? Of course. Why not socialize? I mean, what else do you have to do in there? You got nothing else to do. Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. See, that's what I'm talking about. You just gotta open up a little bit to people. Okay, Dolores, can you please become not sick? And also, Ted, why did you become crazy? This will be the one time I take this. This guy showed up like a few weeks earlier and I said no, but I have so much soup now. Let's see what happens. Wait. Oh, it was a cat. Oh, that's sick. Okay. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Okay, that's probably in a hyperbole. Terrified, we backed up against the walls, and when the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sherikov. Is that its name? Nah, that's just a random, like, set of letters that they put on it. Maybe it's Morse code. What do you think? Our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty much sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks from the retirement home. It shouldn't be hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway. Alright, yeah, I've already done worse. Oh wow, Ted isn't crazy from that anymore, surprisingly. When we got out, we found we needed to come back. Oh wow, you guys just got bug spray? That's it? Why were old people just carrying around bug spray? A group of people dressed in green pajamas knocking on our hatch is not something that we anticipated, yet this is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted that they are merry men and wish to take from the rich and give to the poor. We're pretty poor. No, do not let them in. They will take our shit. We have so much. Okay, Dolores, I think you're cooked. I've never seen this. It says that she is diseased. Yeah, you're done for. Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking green goo. That is not good. That is not good at all. We need to act now and no impact it. What do we do? Yeah, use the gas mask. We don't need the gas mask anymore. Wow, it didn't even break the gas mask. We're fine. Ha! Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. Dolores needs a doctor, or at least pills. It's now or never. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dolores. You held on for a really long time, and you kind of put us in this situation. Actually, let's send her out. Might as well, right? Maybe? I don't know. Sherikov sure can take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. Just so happen, yeah, we'll take it to its owner. That sounds like the right thing to do, out of all the wrong decisions I've made so far. Before it reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick it up. Supposedly, Sherikov belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it, misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it in the last few days. The last few days? I thought it was around for longer than that. Alright, bye Dolores. You are probably gonna die anyways, but you know what, I'll send you out with you can go out with the Boy Scout book. Maybe that'll help you. I don't know. Good luck, loser. Hear that? It sounds like a herd of animals are stampeding just above our heads across what used to be our beautiful lawn. They're not getting away with that. Dude, you really want to protect your lawn in the middle of the apocalypse? A hunting excursion sounds way too risky. What if these are not your average animals? What mutant spider lions or worse? To our surprise, we found Sherikov back in the shelter this morning. Wait. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. It is our good care. Is it our good care it appreciates? Our kind hearts, optimism? Or just our stockpiles of soup cans? Only time will tell. Man, the more days I go in, the less I can read. We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up. There's nobody else with you, Ted. I'm sorry. You might have gone crazier than I thought. You know what? Go outside. Do it. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh, great. Alright, Ted, I think you're dead. Oh, you at least found a map. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Sherikov found a new toy, a bit of innocuous string that it ripped out from the wall. Who knows what the cable's for, but where are the lights? Is that important? Should we take a look at our... Wait, I know what this is. This goes to the van, doesn't it? We grabbed the cable and followed it to a rusty old truck peaked in our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with two men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our shelter. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. Ted, again, I'm sorry. It's just you. I don't know what all this we talk is about. I'm surprised you haven't shifted into a third-person perspective. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Why not? I bet they have a great reason for spying on us. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our faces and told us they're on a top-secret government mission. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat. It was suspected of being a Soviet agent. They're willing to let us into their super top-secret government safe house if we help them with some of their top secret missions. They asserted that they'll contact us again with more details. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the waste, and right now she's on a trail of a giant mutated spider. We're pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are you gonna do with that spider, lady? Put it on a leash? Give her ammo, why not? We agreed mostly because we're kind of curious what she's planning to do with the spider. She's gonna shoot it. What do you think she's gonna do with a gun and a giant spider? He doesn't want to say. Maybe one day we'll find out. Yeah, no, you'll probably find out by hearing gunshots outside of your shelter. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like the rats trapped by a professional and very cruel rat catcher. Why would we spray bug spray? And what would we use the flash? We'll see. I bet it's some giant rodent that's clogging up the ventilation. Oh, great. Alright. Ted, you're cooked. I think this run is over. The obvious thing to do when the vent is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects... Okay, I should have used the bug spray. Great. I'll keep a mental note of that next time the ventilation goes off. The first aid kit that we have is useless. We probably won't be able to fill it with prescription meds from a drugstore, so we need to take matters into our own hands. Here's an idea. Let's use this innocent-looking bag of spray, this innocent-looking bug spray to create some life-saving drugs. Hell yeah. If that actually works, Ted, you might have, like, saved your own life. Okay, yep, Ted is a genius. He can just turn bug spray into life-saving medicine. Just when we thought we might have a quiet day, we got invaded. A group of bandits is on the other side of that door, demanding we walk out hands in the air, or they will get in the hard way. That doesn't sound too good. What do we do? I wish we had the axe. The rifle seems bad. I'm gonna use the axe. That doesn't sound good. Did I bring an axe to a gunfight? We've taken a stand and showed these bandits who's in charge here. We're hoping they won't come back with more friends some other time. Our axes broke during the fight. We should get a new one as quickly as we can. We don't need one. We have a gun. Don't worry. Breathe calmly. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Don't panic. Don't panic. We need to open the door this instant or we're all going to die. Open the door. No. Nope. Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising in our tiny little shelter. Bandits are at the door, promising us the worst fate we can imagine if we don't let them in. It's time to make a stand. Well, that's why I said we didn't need an axe. Also, you really foreshadowed them coming back? We've taken a stand and showed these bandits who's in charge here. Oh, wow, yeah, you hope they won't come back. That's exactly what you said like 3 days ago. We have a working radio. Why not use it? We might be able to catch a broadcast or two. Please, just let me get saved. I just want to win this game. I don't know what even winning means at this point, but I have... And you broke the radio. Great, Ted. Great, great. Oh, damn it. Something blew up inside the radio and the wretched thing caught on fire. We were able to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, great. How did you even set it on fire? How? A group of doctors knocked on our door today requesting some supplies that would be helpful refilling their first aid kits. I don't know if I want to help you. I don't exactly have a bunch of water. I'm not going to give you any. Screw you. What is this scam? They're not even real doctors. There's no way we're giving these crooks anything. As we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandage to find some medicine. Dog, I'm sorry, I'm being... I can give them food. I'll give them food. I won't be so stingy. Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged. and they wished us all the best. It was a great feeling to be helping someone out. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. It's over. Oh, please, please don't raid my shelter. I've tried so hard to not get raided. But a band of raiders are at our doorstep. They demand that we let them in. There's no game. We either yield. Yeah, it's over. We yield. Great. Oh, dude, I made it 70 days. Come on. Come on, man. There's no telling what'll happen to us next. We're at the mercy of these thugs, and it's unlikely to have a happy ending. It's the end of the line for us. We survived for 71 days. Dude, that's so unlucky. I got bandits 3 times in like 20 days. You perished. Yeah, that's a very familiar screen. 71 days survived. 7.75 waters consumed. 6.5 cans of soup. 3 out of 4 successful expeditions was probably the only reason I lasted so long. But, yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. But, anyways, I will see you later. Goodbye.